In this video, we review the new VM right-sizing service available in Nerdio Manager for Enterprise 5.3. Many organizations put a lot of effort into determining the correct size of VMs in a host pool, but usage patterns change and new VM SKUs become available in Azure frequently. The new VM right-sizing service in Nerdio Manager for Enterprise 5.3 helps identify opportunities to adjust VM sizes in personal host pools to improve performance and reduce costs associated with VMs. The right-sizing service is a premium feature that can be found under Advisor in Recommendations. In the first example, we see a VM that has 4 cores and 16 gigs of RAM, but historical utilization shows it's using much fewer resources than allocated. The interface provides options to right-size the session host. Notice that each option provides an estimated savings. We can also look at more details to view the performance counters used to calculate the right-sized VM. This is a lab environment and session hosts are not frequently logged into. We get a warning that there's not enough active sessions, so it's using total performance counters. We can also see the parameters that recommendations were based on, CPU and RAM utilization. And if we scroll down, we get a chart that shows utilization over the past 30 days. The VM right-sizing service uses customizable rules to create recommendations. If we go to Rules under Advisor, we can clone and edit default rules, or we can create a new rule. We'll provide this rule with a name, add a description as needed. We can select a host pool to apply the rule to, or leave it set to any host pool. We have the option to give the rule set a name. Next, we can modify the CPU and RAM trigger rules to set when a session host size can be decreased. In this example, when the average CPU and RAM is less than 60% on average, the session host could be downsized. There's also a trigger for when the size should be increased. If average CPU or RAM is over 80%, the service would recommend an increase in size. The CPU and RAM triggers can be adjusted to meet your organization's needs. That is how to use VM right-sizing service in Nerdio Manager for Enterprise 5.3.